we've had the idea of a dead dog being accused of a crime for many years. It's been on our board. We have bulletin boards of ideas up at the office, and it's been on our board for 5 seasons since the very beginning. But we never quite found the right way to use it, and we we were talking earlier this year about that idea and bringing it back, and we were talking about different people that may own the dog, and we thought about various family members. Who could it be? A stranger, maybe a stranger that lives in some exotic locale that would drag Monk to that locale. And then someone suggested it might have been Tom Sharpling that it might work for Marcy Maven, who was a character that appeared a few seasons ago in an episode called Mr. Monk in the TV store, and was played by Sarah Silverman. And that seemed like a perfect fit. Sometimes that's how episodes are born. Just one idea fits with another. But the question was, would Sarah Silverman be interested in coming back, and would she be available? Her show on Comedy Central had just started and was very successful. But then we heard Dan Dratch, one of our writers, is friends with Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah, and he reported that he had bumped into her, and she was still a fan of the show and would love to bring back that character. So we contacted her, and things worked out. The character, of course, is a few years old. It was originally in an episode, I think in season 3. Oh, you guys at home may correct me, but at the time I had been meeting many fans of the show, and was surprised at how maybe a kind way to put it was how dedicated they were to the show. Many of them knew more about each episode than I ever would. So that was an inspiration. Meeting devoted fans of Monk certainly inspired Marcy Maven. Well, yes, the killer in this episode is named John Ringle, and that I did that as a favor to my wife. John Ringle is an old friend of my wife Beth's, and when we used his name, using a friend's name is something that writers often do. It's a gift you can give to your friends, and it costs you nothing, and they're thrilled by it. So it's something that writers enjoy doing. And John Ringle is an old friend of Beth's and is a fan of the show, and we were happy to do it. And Beth's intention was to not tell him and let him discover it when he watched the episode. He's a fan of the series and would certainly be watching. But it says a lot about the woman I married that she was just bursting, and she couldn't keep it a secret for more than 3 days. And shortly after the show wrapped, I heard her on the phone calling John Ringle to tell him that he was going to be that his name was going to be used. So it came as no surprise to her friend.